Welcome. In this video, I would like to introduce a new way of defining the behavior between solid and fluid components within the conjugate heat transfer analysis type. Setting up contacts between parts in CHT simulations until now could sometimes be a little bit laborious. We have also not been exposing whether the contacts have been successfully captured or not. So there's a little bit of trust that was needed in the platform. On top of that, as soon as we wanted to create custom contacts between parts, maybe where we have components with a higher or less resistance, like thermal paste, for example, we were not really able to define this within the interface or the contact itself. With the new workflow, we hope to overcome all of these shortcomings. So the process is now fully automated. I'll show you by setting up a new analysis type. So here the contacts are automatically populated. We can select them and change their type globally. And we also now have the possibility to control contacts by part. So here I'm selecting the heatsink. I can filter by the selection that I have, and on the left you'll see the contacts that apply to the heatsink part. And I can now change them on bulk or individually if I wanted to. So here I'm just going to give 3, and I can customize these settings without affecting the other 2. When we begin a simulation, if SimScale identifies that there are potentially impartial contacts, as here for example, we need to imprint the geometry. We can do that very quickly now, and we're taken directly to it through the button that you've just seen. Now we can imprint, and that is basically breaking up the surfaces where the parts meet to make sure that where they overlap, there's a single surface that represents the contact area between the 2 parts. So this should be a pretty quick process. It generally takes roughly a minute or so. Once it is complete, we can then carry on and create our analysis. As you can see here as well, if I hover over any of these individual surfaces, you can see that SimScale has split them up into multiple surfaces to make sure that we have these exact and correct contact patches between parts. This feature should really speed up the time it takes to set up a conjugate heat transfer analysis. Thanks for listening.